let's talk about the treble clef, the notes and positions. The treble clef is also known as the G clef. The clef itself resembles a stylized G, as you can see in this image here. You can kind of see how the treble clef was formed from the lowercase and actually uppercase G. There are two loops on the treble clef, and they can help you recognize where G is on the staff system. The loops on the treble clef encircle the G line, which makes it very easy to spot where the G is. If the clef is moved up or down, it changes where the G falls. The treble clef is one of the most widely used clefs in music notation. To identify notes on the staff, you only need to know the position of just one note. From there, the notes follow the alphabetical sequence from A to G and then start over again on A. Instruments like the violin, flute, and trumpet commonly use the treble clef. Don't worry, we're going to practice this soon, but let me just show you something here on this staff system. So here we have the G marked, and I put a line under it in both instances to show you where that G is. You'll notice we can actually write a G right on top of the staff system. It just sits there. So how do you just immediately look at these notes and know that's a C, that's an F, that's an E, without having to mentally calculate and count from G? G, A, B, C, D. You have to count up. There are exercises we can do that will make your ability to recognize the treble clef much simpler. But for now, just absorb this lesson, and we're going to go on, and I'm going to show you an exercise at the end of this section in a later video where I will actually take you through an exercise that not only helps you learn the note names of the treble clef, it also helps you get deeply into these notes so that you start to hear how an E, I'm going to play an E for you, sounds different than an F. Sounds different than a G. The A has its own quality. B has a quality. C has a quality. All these notes, D, there's something different about each of those. And if you don't hear this yet, by the end of this course, you should start being able to hear these subtle differences, because these exercises are going to open up your ear in a way that will really be enjoyable for you, and it will change the way you experience music.